Okay, the next question is from Tallbird75. What's the best way to get nice toned thighs and butt? Lift, lift, and lift some more. If I hear one more lady say to me, oh, I can't do any weights, I'm going to get bulky, I shall scream. Ladies, if you want toned thighs and bums, you've got to squat, you've got to do deadlift, do hamstring curls, you've got to do loads of body weight work. Obviously build up to stuff, don't go straight into it, but this is key to help you develop muscle. There's loads of things you do. Step ups, single leg bridges, double leg bridges, all this kind of stuff will give you a toned bum, but you have to do it. Sitting on a cardio machine, getting on a bike, running 45 minutes is not going to get you the bum you want, trust me. The next question, Neil Fowler. Just starting training for my first ultra marathon, I assume, which I'll be walking 100k. What diet and nutritional advice do you have for me? That's a very open-ended question. I would say that you need to look very carefully at your diet. You're going to need to look at your intake of like carbs and you know, fats and things like that to help you get through that amount of endurance. You're going to need to look at your recovery, icing, etc. Mate, it's a difficult one. Maybe some supplementation. I think the thing is that to prepare for that, you're going to need to experiment in your training. There's no point putting a plan in place and then just going out and doing the 100k. You're going to need to practice and train exactly what you preach and making sure that it's all tested so it works out. But I think certainly your diet, your recovery, your energy source, a good source of protein all need to be taken care of. Trayfoot, for the best fat loss, what would be the best training plan? How many sessions per week? Hey, there's no guaranteed like a number of sessions that you have to do. I think if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to train, looking to train 3 to 4 times a week is optimum. Obviously, depends what your training history is, how feasible that is, whether your body's in good shape or not. I think to lose fat, steady state cardio has its place, but HIIT training for me is great. That's high intensity work, so maybe you're working for 50 to 20 seconds flat out, then you're coming back for 60 seconds recovery, and then you're doing that again for maybe 10, 20 minutes. There's loads of protocols out online that you can do. We're about to put some up on BodyFire.com, but that's the kind of training you want to do, and it's fun because you can combine loads of different elements. So you can put some Olympic lifting in there with some body weight work, with some treadmill work. You can basically tailor these sessions to whatever you want to do, but basically with a guideline that you're working for maybe 20 or 30 seconds, then you've got a recovery period. I mean, my favourite one is to get on the treadmill, run for 30 seconds, get off, perform 3 or 4 bodyweight exercises, then get back on, rest for a little while, go back off and do things like that. Again, you can put battle ropes in there. The world is your oyster, but that is a great way of putting things together. If you are terrible overweight, you've never done a lot of exercise, then I would start really steady. You know, I would try to aim to just maybe 15 minutes of exercise every day. Just get yourself moving, get yourself out there. If you've got a dog, take the dog for a walk. Do little simple things to build up and then have a progression to where you can get to, which is some of the stuff we've talked about. Now, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any more questions, we'll do the same thing in the next couple of weeks. Please subscribe, please comment, please follow, and register for that mailer because there is lots of info coming.